want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hope you guys are ready for the truth, because I'm going to give it to you. Because I want to talk about the rumors that are going on around the Arizona audit. The first one I want to talk about is a rumor around the scanning of the ballots. For the longest time, the rumor was they were scanning for watermarks and for bamboo fibers. Now, the watermarks came from, I guess, Donald Trump said they were looking for watermarks, kind of like they are like money, and how you could tell the difference between a counterfeit bill and a legal bill. And the bamboo fibers came from the idea that supposedly they got a shipment of Chinese ballots that were already filled out and sent to each state to put into the election. That was a rumor. It's not true. And when it comes to watermarks, these ballots don't have watermarks. Now, Arizona's created a new ballot for the next election they're going to use that will have watermarks if you shine a light onto it, a certain kind of light. It shows a watermark. It lets them know that ballot is from this state and it's legal. But they don't have that yet. Now, when it comes to actual scanning and what they're looking for two different things. Number one, folds in the actual ballots. And the reason they're looking for that is because majority of these ballots were sent through the mail. They're also checking them to see if someone filled one out and Xeroxed them. So you can tell if someone was filled out, a person filled it out because there'd be an indentation into the paper. If it's Xerox, the indentation will not be there. So they're looking for that as well. Now we're at the second rumor, the ballot count. There's supposed to be pretty close to 2.1 million ballots there. Supposedly, they're missing anywhere from 100,000 to 300,000 ballots. Well, people are getting these numbers from is because there's been some articles that come out and saying there's a percentage of ballots that are missing out of each box. And they're saying anywhere from 5 to 17%. Well, if you do the 17%, that's a little over 300,000. If you do the 5%, it's a little under 100,000. So that's where they're getting these numbers from. Almost all the rumors I've heard, it's 200,000. All right, that is rumor. We have no facts to show that that is true. So we need to stop talking about that. We need to wait for the actual report to come out. Now, number 3 rumor is the canvassing. Now, this rumor actually comes from, guess who? The mainstream media and the federal government. And supposedly when they go canvassing, they're going to be asking people who they voted for. No, they're not. Check the ballots and compare them to the voter rolls and make sure that these people are on the voter rolls. Another thing they'll do also is check people's addresses and see if they actually exist. They're not going to go and talk to them or find out anything else from them. All they're going to do is find out if their address exists and whether or not they're on the voter rolls. That is it. Number 4, why is the audit being conducted in the first place? The main reason, in my opinion, this audit is being conducted is for voter transparency and voter integrity. Okay? It has nothing to do with taking out 46 and putting 45 back in. It has nothing to do with that. Nor should it. It has to do with finding out the truth so American people know the truth. It also has to do with fixing the elections where they're free and fair and people could trust their votes being counted properly. That is what it's about, more than anything else. Now, some of you guys aren't going to be happy with what I say here, but it's the truth. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. There's nothing in the Constitution that allows you to take the president out and put the old one back in. Nothing in there. The only 2 times the president can be taken out of office is the 25th Amendment, and when that happens, the vice president takes the office. And when the president gets impeached and gets convicted by the Senate. Once that happens, the vice president takes over the office. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather not have Miss Laughs a lot I'd rather just stick with Joe Biden because she's probably one of the most liberal people in the Senate when she was in the Senate. She's voting the same way that Bernie Sanders voted. You don't want her in charge of the federal government. Because I'm telling you right now, you think Joe Biden is messing things up? Imagine if she was in charge of it. It'd be a disaster. You don't want her in charge of anything, much less in charge of the free world. It's bad enough we got a senile old man in there. We don't want Miss Lancelot, who's liberal as hell, in there to destroy the United States even more than he already has. And also, in one of my videos, I said the reason we want to do these audits is because we need to do what the Democrats did in the 2020 election, and that's fortify the elections. Perfect example is what PA and Michigan are doing. Voting for these bills, they have to pass their Congress twice. Then they become ballot initiatives. Now, Democrats use the same strategy back 20, 25 years ago with gay marriage, with the same thing. Every state that there's a Democrat governor, but we have Republicans running the Senate and House, we need to be doing that. Because that's the only way you're going to have election integrity. Now, you got states where you got Republican governors and Republican Senate and House, like Florida, Texas, and Georgia, and Arizona, where they pass bills that does the same thing that those bills in Pennsylvania and Michigan do. And we got a lot of other states that have passed similar bills. We need to keep doing that. We need to also keep on trying to push this in liberal states as well. But guys, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.